What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. Sergio, what are you doing, man? You trying to steal my batteries out of my trailer?
Oh, you gotta get rid of it, so.
Sergio, there's not that much copper in there, buddy.
I don't know. It's the job that is worth it.
Oh, okay.
It's like an art, you know? Art.
Oh, okay. You want your beautiful art?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? This is beautiful art, Sergio. You did great, buddy.
All right, man.
Okay, guys. Well, today is a huge day. I am so excited. This has been a long time in the works and a long time coming. But you guys know I've owned this Diamond C dump trailer for 6 months. I think it's about 6 months, plus or minus a month or two. And we've been using it a lot lately. Honestly, more than I thought I would be using it when I bought the thing. However, today we are upgrading. And you probably see Sergio over there working. There's a couple little things that I want to get ironed out on this trailer. One of which, when we put that control panel in, we kind of blocked in where the cable comes off to control the hydraulics. This was locked underneath that pump because we had slid this board in. So if you ever saw me dumping this thing and I had to stand right here, it's because we were kind of stuck. So we pulled the board out so we can get the wires out. That way, you know, when the trailer goes on down the road, somebody else isn't stuck there. And I don't know, we're gonna find out by the end of this video. There might be a chance that you guys could own this trailer. But while Sergio does that, we gotta clean the 450 up because she is just an absolute wreck. A lot of you guys asked about this in one of the videos. So BadA turned while this thing was aired down a little bit and basically just popped off these little bumper caps that go on. The cap's fine, it's in perfect condition, didn't get scratched or anything. We just gotta put it back on. For now on, we're just gonna take pictures from this side of the truck. I know nobody believes that we actually use their stuff for work when they don't actually follow the channel. However, you can see this truck has not been washed in a long time. She is absolutely filthy. It is BadA's daily driver and work truck, which is why when I decided to build this thing, we opted to go with everything black up underneath. I knew that this thing was not gonna get washed very often, and if we went with some crazy powder coat colors or something metallic or something like that, you're gonna see all the road grime on it 24/7. Whereas with the black, it never really looks dirty underneath. Truck is all nice and clean. I got to get somebody to polish these wheels. They're actually in pretty good shape now, but I know if I don't stay on top of it, they're not going to stay in good shape. So if any of you guys are local and you polish wheels, let me know, hit me up. But in the meantime, let's go get my new trailer.
Look, I don't want to talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop, I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the please. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peace, you gon' see the flex when you hear these writtens. Trust me, you know the difference. I got a long ways to climb before you see a slippage. I see the process and the journey I'm supposed to be, but perplexed, cause I don't really see nobody close to me. Hopefully this ain't wasted and I know it ain't. You gotta take the time for seasoning to marinate. You need the patience and the pressure.
Okay, guys, I see the dealership. Now we gotta figure out where to park. It's a little tight in there. All right, guys, so we're at Complete Trailers. This is Brett, the owner of Complete Trailers. He set aside his schedule to meet us here today, which is awesome. Give me a little rundown. I've never been here.
What's happening, guys? We're in Oceanside, California. We've got a location in Denver, Colorado, and also in Fort Worth, Texas. Let's take a look. I'll show you inside.
I mean, already, look, we got an ocean view from a trailer dealership. That's awesome. You can't beat that.
Can't beat it. Everything we do is high-end, and we're exclusive on brands. When we're exclusive on brands, we carry high-end, Diamond C being one of those. So we carry the best of the best that we possibly can. And of course, if you want the best of the best flatbeds, it's Diamond C is the brand.
This dealership is no joke, guys. They are not joking around when they say they only have the best of the best trailers. Look at this. We got one of the big dovetail Diamond Cs. Oh, I love these trailers so much. If you guys have not seen these, they have the hydraulic dovetails. They're super, super sick. You don't need ramps anymore. All you do is you hit a button and the hydraulic dovetail drops down. That becomes your ramp. Plus these have a 10,000 pound capacity, so you can leave like your excavator on there, obviously anything 10,000 pounds and under, and it'll pick it up, and basically you just hold the button down, it picks up the back of the trailer, goes higher than flat, it automatically locks a pin and drops back down, so it can actually support the weight too. It's not just, you know, for looks. I would love to have one of these one day, or maybe, you know, maybe I keep telling Diamond, make these in like a little smaller version, a little equipment trailer with a hydraulic dovetail. I don't know what the weight that this adds, I'm sure it's not light, but I feel like maybe we can do this in a bumper pull. When you're running the tandem axles, that's a heavy duty trailer, and it's pretty nicely spec'd out. We got bunch of toolboxes. We're gonna drop this old girl off for the last time. When I bought this trailer, obviously, you know, you buy a trailer off a lot. Not a lot of dealers are ordering fully optioned trailers. Now, walking around here, I've noticed you guys option up your trailers pretty heavy that you put on the lot. We do. Yeah, a lot of dealers, they just, whatever like the cheapest options they can do to get it to the lot is what they do. So if you don't order your trailer, you don't really know any better. Well, after having to crank this thing by hand a bunch of times, and when I have it connected to my 6.0, I don't know if the hitch sits at a little bit of an angle, but it is one of those trucks that it does not want to disconnect from. So you're going back up, going back down, jumping on the bumper, and it's not as much fun with a hand crank tongue jack there. So I've learned some lessons that I'm going to show you when we go look at my new trailer from this one right here. However, I'm going to be sad to see this one go. We've had a good 6 months together. All right, I feel like we've teased it long enough in this video. We've walked around the lot long enough. It's time to show you guys what I'm upgrading my 2022 Diamond C LPT Trailer to. Are they ready, Brett? Should we show them?
Pretty massive upgrades, pretty awesome upgrades. Hands down, the nicest dump trailer on the market right now. And you'll see for sure why that is. And comparing just in the front, taking a look at the front, comparing the I-beam here on the previous version to what this is here, it's a massive difference. Now granted, that's just the tongue, but what happens is you've got a really heavy duty diamond plate tongue cover here that operates as storage on the inside. You can obviously strap things down to the top of this tongue cover, but comparing that to the previous version, it's night and day. By making that frame so much bigger in the front, you've got a huge cavity here to store chains, binders, ratchets, whatever you need.
Oh, it's even got a nice little separate container there.
The big difference too with the pump, the reservoir and the pump. So one of the challenges that Diamond C had was the cycle count on the telescopic cylinder was a little bit slow on the previous version.
Right.
They've upgraded and updated the pump. They worked with the pump manufacturer on that, and it goes a lot faster now, so it's awesome.
So really my only complaints on this trailer, and again, we're talking like there's nothing wrong with the Diamond C, so you have to nitpick to find a complaint, and it was that the hydraulic pump was a little bit slow, and then there's some tailgate stuff that we're gonna address in a second here. But one of the big things, I mean, just like look at side by side, this looks like, it's almost like the Bronco Sport and the Bronco. Like, and again, they're both Diamond Cs, they're both beautiful trailers. Of course, I couldn't stray away from what is like the best. Once you've had the best, you know, like you gotta play with the Diamond C game. So this is probably like the least dramatic visual upgrade you're gonna see ever revealed on YouTube of upgrading from one thing to another. But you're gonna see it's all these little details that Brett's gonna tell us about that are gonna be the reason I upgraded from the 2022 to the 2023.
Well, you spec'd out some really nice options as well. One of them being a solar panel that tenders the battery. So it's just a simple upgrade, add that to the tongue here. But the hydraulic jack is such a big difference from the crank jack. And let me just demo that real quick.
Oh,
you can see how fast.
That's super quick.
How fast that is.
Yeah.
Anybody that cranks on the manual jack, once you go to this, you're never gonna want to go back to the manual jack.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
That's a great
But let's just look at even like the mount for the solar panel, and it's not some like big clunky solar panel. They could have mounted this anywhere and just like been like, yeah, that's where it is. But they actually made a little bracket. It's all powder coated. Like, it's the little details on a Diamond C that go a long ways.
So obviously one of the biggest things you're going to notice going towards the rear here is the tarp kit system. So the tarp kit was completely redesigned, taken from kind of the commercial end dump truck idea or the WDT model that Diamond C also offers. And you just simply crank. It's no longer a two-person job. It's, I mean, I'm not even putting pressure.
I was just going to say, yeah. Granted, you are clearly built to crank, you know, whatever you need to, but that looks super easy. Look at that.
And there's your tarp kit. Super nice, very innovative. Nobody on the market's doing this stuff.
That is awesome. So again, you guys saw in like probably the last video I posted, I've only ever used that tarp once, And the reason being was I didn't want to unclip it, just because like once it's loose, I don't know what's gonna happen. This thing has these arms on it. It makes it super, super easy. You don't need, you know, the rope that you're running down the end of it anymore. You're trying to tie up, you know, 10 feet of rope at the end. That is super, super sick. And it is just like they use on the big end dump trailers or trucks. As you guys know, you see James in all my videos with all his Super 10s. That's the setup right there. Obviously there's our hydraulic, but I feel like that'd be a little overkill for this. However, I think we should call this trailer overkill because we overkilled everything on these options.
It's spec'd really, really nice. It's an awesome trailer for sure. You also upgraded the tires, so 17.5 inch. If you've never had tire issues and never had a trailer, you might not want this upgrade. If you've ever had a trailer and if you've ever gone into any dump site and you've had any tire issues, the 17.5 inch tire compared to the 16 inch is such a nice upgrade. A lot of people do that once they've had trailers.
And what's funny is that's what, when I was out in the street with Brett, and he's like, I can tell you've owned a trailer because of the upgrades you made after owning a trailer. So hopefully if you guys are in the market for a trailer, like take my, I don't even know if we call them mistakes, right? But like take what I learned from my first dump trailer and I'm now applying to my second dump trailer, and remember that when you're ordering. Because you only got one shot at doing a lot of these options. Obviously tires and wheels, you can upgrade that, but like the hydraulic pump stuff, it's all easier. Just do it when you order it, right?
Totally true. So what you can't see behind the tire is you also upgraded to hydraulic disc brakes. So it's a much better braking system versus the drum. A little bit expensive, but once again, this is somebody that's used trailers before and they want better braking, especially if you're hauling, if you're a concrete person, you're hauling fairly heavy debris, you're gonna probably want the disc upgrade. So it's also a great option. Board brackets on the top is just a small, inexpensive option to add. You can raise the sides. We can also add side extensions here. They're expanded metal. We can order those in from the factory. It's very simple.
Yeah, this is one thing I didn't have on my other trailer, and honestly when I was talking to the guys over at Diamond C, they're like, well, you don't have it, do you want it? And it's honestly something I had never really thought about. Obviously the dump trucks, they run this, so when you're loading with a skid steer or something, basically your wood is your sacrificial part, right? This is cheap to replace. Having your trailer look like crap because somebody beat it up and dinged the top rail here, that's no fun, and it's not really easy to replace. So I opted to go this route. You guys know I keep my stuff nice. I don't want to say this is probably the nicest dump trailer you've ever had traded in, but I feel like it's going to be up there because we really do take care of our stuff.
It's going to sell really quick. Your used trailer you're trading in, yeah, it's great condition. We'll sell it right away.
Awesome.
Drop leg jacks here. This is a very simple way. If you're loading and unloading a skid steer, for example.
This is huge. This was an upgrade I'm very, very excited about. You guys have probably seen the horror stories and videos of people that are loading a skid steer. The whole front of the trailer picks up because there's nothing in the back, you know, keeping it from doing that. The truck is the only thing that has its brakes on, and then the truck and trailer go flying down a hill because once you take the rear wheels of the truck off the ground, you really have no parking brake. So this is a huge upgrade. I don't know why this never even crossed my mind when getting my other trailer, but this is definitely something I'm excited about when loading the excavator. You know, when we get a skid steer, that's gonna make it nice because it literally doesn't put any strain also on the suspension of the truck, which is a huge thing. That when you're loading heavy and you're lifting that whole front of the trailer up, it's lifting the rear end of the truck, and that's putting strain on your suspension that it doesn't normally have. Your suspension is not used to being picked up 24 inches.
You have a recent year Diamond C. You could even order these in as a part. So unlike the hydraulic disc brakes that does cost some money, the drop leg jacks are fairly inexpensive. So it's something that could be added to an existing Diamond C or just spec it out and order one. One of the biggest upgrades, obviously, that you had touched on, Ryan, just a minute ago, is the latch hold back for the ramp gate. It's a freeway gate system. All we have to do is just open this up and you're going to see this latch mechanism that'll hold your door open.
Oh, that is so huge. So huge.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The smallest little detail, that right there will change your life. I'm so excited for this.
Very simple, innovative from Diamond C's standpoint. So once again, they're just the leader of the pack. I'm sure we'll see other manufacturers start to rip off these ideas over time, but as of right now, Diamond
Well, then let's compare, because we have my trailer right next to it for comparison purposes. This was the old method, right? You have these little chain slots. Should open up enough. Maybe not. I don't know. We might. Oh, look at that. Perfect placement there, Brett.
Oh, you
so you have these chain slots, and you're constantly kind of finagling with getting the chain to the right length, flipping it on, and then if you really, you want to take up the slack because you don't want this thing swinging out when you're dumping it. So you're kind of playing this game of trying to choke it up tight. And it's not like, again, I'm sure a lot of you guys are watching this video and being like, well, I've unloaded from truck beds. Having a dump trailer is a huge upgrade, and it is. But when you're sitting at a dump and there's a line of people that are pissed off because you're sitting here finagling with your chains, anything you can do to make that quicker and your life easier, you should probably do it. So, and again, this is standard. This isn't an upgrade, right? This is a Diamond C standard. Yep. So you order a Diamond C, you don't have to fight with this anymore if you don't want to. You have this standard now, so you're not playing this game anymore, which again, that was my biggest, albeit a small issue, but that was my biggest issue with this trailer, was like, there's got to be a better way. And of course, leave it to Diamond C to 6 months after I buy this, be like, oh yeah, we got a better way. This is the better way. So Brett just informed me of what the lower little chain slot is. If you guys have seen this trailer, I think I've actually used it a couple of times. When I was doing some unloading, somebody's like, yo, why even open the doors? If you got material that's not big, just pop the spreader gate open right here and let it just dump out that way. If you're moving sand, road base or something like that, that is an awesome option. You don't have to swing your doors all the way open and then have them in the way. This right here is for your spreader gate. So if you are actually using it like a dump truck where you want to lock it into a certain position to kind of slow down the flow rate of what you're dumping, that's what this new chain slot is. And it's a little bit different position. On this trailer, it's a little bit higher up. That one looks like a little bit lower down, but so we got 16 versus 17.
17.5, yep.
Gotcha. I mean, just look at these wheels though. They look a lot tougher, right? We kind of have the little bullet hole style, but these look like they're meaner.
It's also key to note too, it's oil bath axles, so these actually will continually lube your bearings on the inside. You can fill it up with a little Zerk fitting or a little cap that you take off here. Okay. But compared to just a grease fitting here, which is the old school way, and it's fine. But oil bath is obviously more superior. You
can see the shape difference to the fenders. Like this just looks more aggressive. This trailer's mean looking. I like it. I like it a lot. This thing is sick. So of course I had to go with the gray. I bought this setup to match my gray OBS. Albeit I don't really enjoy towing with my gray OBS as much as I thought I would. So we contemplated going with a different color, but this color gray is just so nice, and it literally, I mean, it looks good with any vehicle. So I mean, I've noticed around the yard, it's a pretty common color that Brett's ordering here. Super, super slick. Can we see this thing go up and down?
Oh, totally, yeah.
I feel like we should do a race.
Compare to the, yeah.
Yeah, let's compare. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's do a little comparison. Ready, set, go. There we go. Let's take it off. There we go. I'd say that's a pretty big difference there.
Big difference.
Yeah. Brett's still going. I give up too. Yeah, that's a huge difference.
So one of the nice things too about the gravity down feature that comes with this trailer is you're saving your battery. So you just hit the button, you're not going to hear anything as the trailer's coming down, so it's not using the power in the battery, so it's protecting your battery life.
And then obviously you can see just from the controller, we now have 4 functions because we need the up and down on the actual bed itself, as well as for the hydraulic tongue jack. To this controller that only has the 2 for the bed up and down. Kind of like when you're trying to latch your doors, like most dumps that we go to, they're smaller. So you have a line of people waiting for you to get the heck out of the way. So the quicker that you can dump, the quicker you can latch your doors, all that stuff saves time, gets you out of there. And we all know time is money. So the faster you can get things done and the better of a process you have. And again, Diamond C seems to have addressed everything that was even a little bit of a time delay on this trailer has now been addressed on the new 2023s. Now, I know I'm gonna get in the comment section some people suggesting a couple of other brands of trailers. I've wholeheartedly been set on Diamond C since I've owned one. And Brett, what makes Diamond C different?
Really, the standard trailer, all around, their standard trailer itself is so far above and beyond. You pointed out earlier, Ryan, that everybody's trying to cheapen up the price of the trailer. Along with that goes features. So for example, a lot of other companies will mention a 10 gauge floor, but they won't call out the specification on the sidewall. And the reason they don't do that is because the sidewall is a thinner material, like a 12 gauge. Diamond C goes 10 and 10. Everything is heavily upgraded. You can see the gussets on the side. If you look at any other trailer in these big sidewall gussets, it's such a massive difference. So the skeleton, the structure, the stock trailer with 0 upgrades is so huge compared to everything else that's out there. And don't take my word for it, because we're selling it, you know, say, hey, I'm selling it, what I have this to gain from it. Look at the specs and look at the photographs and compare it to what this is, and you'll see the difference just in the photos.
Well, and then basically what I have here is a stock spec trailer. Like this is what, kind of like I mentioned earlier, a lot of dealerships don't order trailers fully optional because it's expensive. This is not a cheap trailer, nor is this trailer cheap, even in its not upgraded specs. So you have a lot of guys that are coming in, they're in a bracket they're trying to spend. So I see why dealers don't order them. Obviously, you guys know your customers, because every trailer I'm looking at is pretty heavily spec. Look at that, that's not my trailer. It's almost exactly my trailer, but it's not my trailer, and it's fully optioned. And that one's actually got the 7 gauge. Let's go talk about that real quick. I mean, since we've got 2 trailers. I opted to not do this, and there's a reason. I got to keep this to a certain weight spec. So anything I do adds weight. Well, if we're running 10 gauge walls on my trailer, you can do that. Diamond C also offers a 7 gauge, right?
So what's really nice about 7 gauge, if you're a concrete person, or you're throwing boulders in the back of the trailer, something heavy and dense, this is gonna really be a nice upgrade. What you see, this line here, that's a 12 gauge thickness. The middle line is Diamond C's standard, it's a 10 gauge thickness, and this is the 7 gauge on the outside. So that's how much thicker.
So it's almost double the 10 is what it looks like based off those lines.
It really is, yeah, it's a really nice upgrade for sure.
That's awesome. Yeah. So again, depending on what you're trying to play in your weight range, that's really the only reason I didn't opt for this upgrade. I actually do a lot of concrete, but you see that when we load my trailers, I set my stuff in gently with an excavator. I don't just like drop it from 8 feet and beat the crap out of my trailers. If you do that, Diamond C does offer a beautiful 7 gauge upgrade to allow you to be willy-nilly and throw your crap in and not care so much because your trailer's not gonna show dents. I mean, we've all seen dump trailers going down the road that are obliterated. They are destroyed. And there's just so many different variations in the dump trailer industry. You can buy a trailer this size for like 7 grand from certain people, or cheaper. I've even seen them cheaper. But talk to anybody that's owned one of those for a year and let me know what you think, versus somebody that's owned a Diamond C for a year and well, even more, because these trailers are just gonna last forever.
I mean, what's really confusing to me is you see these guys with the $90,000 pickup trucks going down the road, and the equipment that they rely on every day, they go with the cheapest price, cheapest quality dump trailer. That boggles my mind. You see them on the side of the road with blown out tires and axles too, but I thought I'd just point out one option you can add to the dump trailer, which is a gooseneck package. We just happen to have it sitting here. It's a triple axle gooseneck dump trailer, and this is just a package that you could add to the same trailer you're purchasing today. So just a different idea.
So what would be our rating on this bad boy?
So a triple 7,000 pound axle is going to be 24,000 GVWR.
Jeez. And again, this is so anytime you're seeing this setup right here, you know you're dealing with a 2023 or newer Diamond C, right?
That's 100% correct.
So I'm noticing there's a lot of 2023s around here, and that's not easy to find, especially on a lot. So if you guys are in Southern California and you're looking, complete trailers, well, shoot, I got. Do we have them on the lot in Texas?
We do. We stock them all 3 stores. Yeah.
There you go. So, one other thing is, I was talking to Brett. This trailer, I'm trading this one in for the new one. Will be, we believe, available for sale, right?
As of tomorrow.
There you go. As of tomorrow. So if you guys want my trailer, you guys know we decked this out. We left all the lights on it. We left the strobe package on it. Everything that we did to this is on the trailer. So if you guys want to buy my dump trailer, I don't know, I feel like it's probably going to be the nicest used dump trailer you could buy. Hit Brett up, Complete Trailers. He'll make you a special deal. I don't know what that is. Might charge more because but this would be an awesome trailer for somebody to buy that's looking to get into a Diamond C without paying for a brand new Diamond C. Again, I don't know the price. Maybe Brett's gonna mark it up because we got the ocean views. We gotta pay a little bit more. I bet the rent's high here. We gotta pay a little bit more. All right, so even if you guys aren't in the market for a trailer, you gotta come buy a Complete Trailer so you can pet this guy. If he's nice enough, he'll share his bone with you. Maybe not. Can't tell if he's growling or snorting. Which top body? Oh, you're a good boy. Look at those paws. Look at those big paws. Look at that big meaty paw. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Look how good that looks, guys. All nice and hooked up. I was kind of jealous because I saw Brandon drop the hydraulic tongue on there and it was just so quick. I can't wait to actually like unhook it now. Whereas before I dreaded unhooking this thing. One thing we didn't even mention, I didn't even notice till now, is the super sick step. Look at that. The old trailer did not have that. We didn't even notice till we like pulled it out here. So that was super cool to see. But I got to give a huge thank you to the guys, Brett, Brandon over at Complete Trailer, for making this process super easy. And another huge thank you to the guys over at Diamond C for the ordering process, for like pointing me in the right direction and basically making this happen. I'm super stoked. I am at this point. I've seen enough. I've owned the Diamond C trailer long enough to say that I'm pretty freaking loyal to this brand right here, and you guys should check them out. If you do not own a Diamond C, get the best. We're gonna jump on the road. We're gonna see how this new bad boy tows home, and then I'm excited to get to uncouple it and play with my new hydraulic jack. And we got I can't kill the battery anymore because we got a charger on it. So huge thank you to you guys. Again, if you want to buy this trailer or a trailer, you're in Southern California, who should they call?
Elite Trailers, come on down.
Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Man.
Thanks, man.
You guys have been awesome. The process has been super easy. We are on our way back, and obviously these Diamond C's just toast so good. You really don't remember they're back there. The other day I almost got scared because I couldn't see it behind the hips of the 450. It's kind of nice having those boards on top of the bed rail because now I can see it in the mirror. I don't know if you guys can kind of see from my perspective, but you really can't see the trailer back there. You can just see the tips of the board. So, you know, I know it hasn't fallen off. We're currently stuck behind another dump trailer. See if we can get alongside him and see what it is. I don't even know what brand that is. He's got his company name on the side. I don't know, I can't see the tongue down there. What brand is that, guys? Definitely doesn't look like Diamond C quality. Once you've had the finer things in life, like a Diamond C, it's hard to go back. But seriously, guys, hopefully today's video didn't feel too much like a sales pitch or anything like that, because that's not what this was intended to be. I've ordered that trailer a little while ago, once I saw all the upgrades that came out for 2023, and I've been so excited to get it. And honestly, I just want you guys to be able to see the difference. Now that I've owned a Diamond C, and you go look at other trailers, you really start to see all the quality differences and the little details and touches that Diamond C does to their trailers that most of the other companies aren't doing. Yes, they are very pricey, but there's a reason for it. And if you plan on having your trailer or keeping your trailer around, spend the money once and the trailer's gonna last you forever. Oh, we're about to have a Diamond C trailer off. We've got C. Bailey 619 with his Freshie Diamond C. Now, you guys have been asking where Chris is. Chris doesn't post on social media much, but after seeing my Diamond C trailer, Chris convinced his company that they needed to buy a Diamond C trailer. Oh geez, and he's scared we're stealing his truck and trailer. So they picked up a 2022 Diamond C. This is also an LPT dump trailer. This one has the, what are these, the 4-foot sides, I believe? The 4-foot sides. They do more like construction debris hauling, not so much the heavy stuff. That's why they wanted the higher sides. Oh, we got the man himself. What do you think?
Sounds good. Oh, dude. Where's the switchboard?
Everything's inside of here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, go ahead, man. See how easy that is. Even you can do it.
Why is that so easy?
Right? It's super easy.
He's wore out, guys.
Oh, go to bed, Grandpa.
It's kind of impressive how like lightweight that is. I'm assuming it looks like tension springs there.
Try it, weekly.
Oh.
Go.
Do some push-ups.
You gotta do it the other way. See how easy it is to, look at that.
Oh, no, it's spring loaded.
Yep, super easy.
Well, let's put it all the way down.
There you go. Look at that. Yep. Papa Rhino's happy with the jacks in the back.
Oh, he was lifting the rear ends of all the trucks when he put the excavator on.
Keep going. Boom, that's it. That's all you gotta do. No more chains.
Nice.
Easy day.
Chain thing's stupid.
It's time to get you out of that 2022, man. We gotta get you upgraded. Alrighty, guys, I'm very excited about this, being able to disconnect it without having to hand crank. You guys ready? We made it. We're big time now. Here we go. Oh, look at that. It was all worth it right there. That's it. I'm happy right there for that.
I like the workout.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
And then the truck does its own thing automatic, you know? It's all about the finer things in life. I am beyond stoked with this upgrade, guys. I gotta give a huge thank you to Diamond C for helping facilitate and getting my trailer built to all of my dream specifications. I am beyond stoked. Again, we kind of mentioned it earlier in the video. Once you've owned a trailer, you know everything you would want on your next trailer. And I'm blessed to be able to 6 months later get my next trailer with all of the added options on it that I wish my first trailer had. Diamond C is just killing it, guys. I don't just say that. I bought a Diamond C without ever knowing them, talking to them, dealing with them, because I had heard they were the best, and after owning it, the proof is kind of in the pudding. And with that though, I'm proud to announce that I am officially a Diamond C ambassador now. So hopefully that means you're gonna see some more Diamond C's in my future. Like I said, I know I'm sold now after owning one of these. You just can't go wrong. And we've got the homie Chris. As a Diamond C owner, Chris, how's life of luxury?
It's pretty nice, you know, other than not having one of these.
Yeah, you need one of these now?
And one of those. And one of those.
Chris is ready to upgrade to his 22 to a 23. I'll make some phone calls. I got you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Complete trailer sales, bring your boss's credit card, and maybe, you know, get 23.
Come on.
No, oh, okay. Well, why use yours when you can use his?
I mean, it's my own credit card through the company.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Now, you guys know, I can't leave anything stock. So, I gotta get, I feel like I should schedule an appointment with Sergio this time instead of just showing up. And we got to add some more lights to this screen. You think we just show up? All right, Chris says we just show up.
Probably in the afternoon around 4:30 when he's ready to leave.
All right, we'll catch him. We'll catch him. So we got to light this thing up. I think we should change it up a little bit from how we did our last one. So let me just sit and brainstorm on how we can make it even better. We're going to call this the BBB trailer, right, Chris?
Sure.
Why are you laughing? That was your idea on my phone call.
That's true.
But for now, we're gonna wrap up. I cannot wait to get this thing used. I just finally gotten over scratching my other one. I was like, you know, I gotta keep it nice. Maybe we won't scratch it. We'll be real gentle with it. Now we gotta start all over again because this thing's way too nice. I'm scared to scratch it. But the powder coat on Diamond C's, top notch. With that, we're gonna wrap up as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now so you do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like, a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out Diamond C trailers as well as Complete Trailers. Awesome, awesome people to work with. You know I don't just say that. If a dealership sucks, if a company sucks, I'm not afraid to tell you guys. These guys have been awesome to work with over the last couple of months of this entire process. You guys are the best. I'm out.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.